Good morning, sunshine. How are you?
Are you actually filming?
Am I actually filming? Yeah, I'm actually filming.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready? Oh, I'll come back in a minute then. Right, well, while Lucy gets ready, whatever that means, I thought I'd just come out here and offer a quick word of thank you to everybody that's subscribed so far. It's been a really warm welcome. It's really blown our minds. We've had loads of questions and I've tried to get back to everybody. If I haven't got back to you, I will do soon, so just bear with us. And I suppose I should tell you what the point of this video is, and that is that this boat is new to us. We've had it just maybe a week now. We've done a little bit of cleaning and stuff, but really not much. So this video is a record of the boat as we bought it. Some good things, there's some bad things. So we're just going to have a little walk through. We'll talk you through it all, and you can see what you think, see where we start. So this is our boat then. This is Tuohey, which is a surname. It's an Irish surname, and it was a surname of Pauline and Colin. As such, it has absolutely no relevance to us, and we'll probably change it later. Tuohey is a 2007 Liverpool Boats narrowboat, and it's 57 feet long with a cruiser stern, which basically means there's a bit of room at the back so you can have a little get together, a little cup of tea, a little party, a little dance, whatever it is that you fancy doing on the back of a boat. Down along the side then, and we've got a few battle scars, and we've also got a side hatch, which is quite interesting, and it's nice from the inside. We're looking forward to some better weather so that we can actually enjoy that. From the stern then, and you can see that there's quite a lot of boat out there in front of us. I have steered, piloted, crewed, whatever you want to call it, a narrowboat before, but only a small one. And Lucy has absolutely no experience on narrowboats at all, so it's going to be in at the deep end, if you will, in terms of getting this 57-foot beast out onto the canals. I'm sure there'll be a few mishaps, but we'll just see how we go. At the front it's all fairly standard. There's just the normal bow area, there's a bit of seating and a gas locker, which, if you hadn't guessed from the name, is where the gas bottles live. And really, for now, that's about all we can show you. I'm sure you'll see some more footage as we get out and about cruising, but as it is, we'll move inside. Alright, sunshine.
Hi.
What are you up to?
I'm just reading The Telegraph, your free publication.
Oh, how exciting. If anybody wants to sponsor us, Telegraph, if you want to sponsor us, here we are, Telegraph, I'll keep saying it, Telegraph.
Other publications are available.
Yeah, and they can sponsor us too. Anyway, we're going to have a little look around the living room, or the saloon, as it is called in boat terms. Let's see what we got. Well, as you can see, we've got a sofa. It is a sofa that arrived with the boat. This is not our sofa and will be replaced at some point, as will Pauline's lovely chair. It is a rocking chair. It's actually not a bad chair, to be honest, but not really to our liking, so getting rid of that as well. In the corner there, standard, there's a little cupboard, double doors at the front, wood burning stove, lots of chintzy brass stuff. Not really about the brass life, but again, it was all on the boat. A radiator, there you go, a radiator. So we've got a stove, and then there are two radiators fired by a diesel boiler, which is at the back of the boat. On this side, we've got a little unit thing, which has got a television in it. Again, we weren't really sure if we're going to have a television on this boat, but it is there, and believe it or not, we have spent a fair bit of time watching it on these long dark nights, so it might stay, we'll see. The cupboards though, well, I don't know, what would you call this unit? Some kind of storage unit. Not really a fan of it. May or may not stay. May get repainted, may go. But for now, it's a perfect place to keep your travel chess for those long, exciting nights in the dark. We've got playing cards, books, and all the usual crap. And many, many locks to try and secure the boat. Over here is a Lucy, who's hopefully about to move one way or the other. And in the corner, we've got a sink. Now, it seems like a strange place for a sink, and that's because it is a strange place for a sink. But this sink is not plumbed in, you can see. It's a new sink, and we managed to find that in a charity shop for a mere £10. So hopefully, we're going to replace the one in the bathroom with that one at some point. Over here, a lovely breakfast bar with an exceedingly bent and wonky top on it. And the reason for that is because underneath there is a washing machine. And yeah, that's a bit of a luxury for a boat. We quite like the idea of that. Not sure we're going to have the water or the power to use it, but you know, as an ornament, it's pretty good. Moving through, I'm going to go through to the kitchen, or the galley in boat terms. Now, I don't mind this galley at all. I think it's functional and not too horrendous. Lucy's not really a massive fan of it, but nonetheless, we are using it for now. Small fridge freezer and cupboards over. There you are, rugby boats. Free little shout out for you there.
Let me draw your attention to John's homemade jam sponges.
Yes, John's homemade jam sponges. The less said about those, the better. Standard oven, 4-burner grill, and sink. That's really just about it. The rest of it's all pretty standard. There's nothing unusual. There's some more units down that side there for storing such items as flour. Oh, this is the inside of the hatch, which has these really horrendous things on it.
But John, I want to keep them.
I don't know what these are or why they're there, but they are very firmly glued on, so we're going to smash those off at some point.
And our map.
And the map.
From Jill for Christmas.
Everybody needs a map. Moving on then, down the corridor, into the bathroom. I don't know if there's a fancy boat term. I wouldn't call it a head, but anyway, there it is. Let me stick a light on for you. As you can see, small little sink in the corner there. Not the best place for it, not the best sink, which is why we're going to try and replace it with the other one, which you're going to put here under the window. It's a Thetford cassette toilet, which means that all the waste is collected and we have to empty that out manually every few days. And in the corner here, wow, this is not the best thing for filming in tight spaces. We have a shower. It's a full height, full size shower, and I fitted it quite nicely, so I'm pretty chuffed about that. Anyway, moving on. Down in this direction is the bedroom. Has this got a fancy term? Leave a comment below. Anyway, it's got a full length bed. It's a double bed, but it's only 4 foot wide, so it's slightly narrower. It's really comfortable, actually. It's got a good mattress on it, and we've had some decent night's sleep on there. Just using a sleeping bag for now. We've not got any of our stuff here, really. Got a cupboard. Oh, rugby boats, I'm not supposed to film myself. And over here, another cupboard. Down in the corner is where the inverter lives. It's quite a powerful inverter, which is handy. And back in here, in this cupboard, let me try and show you if you can see that. That's a Cabola diesel boiler thing, so that gives us hot water and central heating, and it uses the diesel from the main diesel tank as fuel. Otherwise, it's all the same standard stuff. You've got loads of storage, like under steps and things like that. Lots of little cubby holes. And then back at the stern of the boat is the hatch. And there we are. We're back outside again. The engine that you might have seen in the last video is a 35 horsepower Isuzu engine. And there's not really much to say about that. It's got a maintenance-free stern gland, so there's none of this packing and re-greasing business. It's all done automatically. I don't even think it does anything automatically. I think it just doesn't need any work at all, so that's a bit of a bonus. Happy about that. And of course, a cat flap. We don't have any cats. We don't have any plans to get any cats, so we do not need a cat flap. I think there should be a ventilation thing just like that in that hole there, and we're going to put one of those on. If anybody wants a cat flap, let us know. Well, there we are. That was our boat, and I have discovered something in filming that, which is that it's really hard to film in a very narrow space with an iPhone, so I hope it wasn't too bad for you. Just another quick word of thanks to everybody that's subscribed so far. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing it. You can do that down below. It doesn't cost anything. It just means that you know when we put some more videos up. And of course, we're working on some ways in which you guys can help us on this journey. So if you do have any wish to support us at all, the information for that will be down below. I'm not quite sure how that's going to pan out, but anything that we do, I'll stick a link in the description. So head down there and see what you can find. And for now, well, the sun's come out, we're going to have a cup of tea, and then we're going to head off home. It's New Year's Eve, so wishing you all a Happy New Year from both of us. we'll see you next year. We just remembered something, which is that the other day there was a wicked sunset. So I'm just going to play that and you can just enjoy that until the end of the video. So again, Happy New Year. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye.